Hello my fellow gamers, this is Bloodvein. I'm here to do a quick tutorial on Rust for very new beginners to the game that have no idea what's going on in the game, like I did yesterday when I started. Basically, if I run over here, you can see the little camp me and a couple of buddies have already started. But it took us dying many times before we were able to figure out how to even get started before we start building, such a fortress. But basically, if you start the game, at the bottom you're going to see that you have basically a stone, a couple med kits, and a torch. The 250 does not mean you have 250 torches. That's how long the torch will last. In the bottom right, you're going to see your health, food, and radiation meters. Health is, of course, full health at 100%. Food, the number is basically calories. So right now I've got 2,681 calories to burn through before I start losing health. Once your food hits 0, your health starts depleting very quickly. And radiation, if that gets above 500, your health will also start dropping. If you do happen to get radiation poisoning, eating food such as chicken breast or canned beans will drop the radiation faster than just standing around waiting for it to drop on its own. So first things first, you're going to want to pull your stone up, and if you're like me, you're thinking, hey, I'm going to take my stone, get some wood, I'm run up to a tree, I'm going to start bashing it. If you notice, every time I take a swing, it gives me 1 wood. Well, it turns out that's not exactly a very good way to gather wood. The best way to get it is to find a wood pile. So I'm going to run over here, saw a wood pile up here. And where beating a tree gives you 1 wood for every swing, beating a wood pile will give you 7 wood for every swing. And wood piles will last for about 8 to 10 swings from what I've experienced. So in the time it takes me to get, say, 70 wood from a wood pile, I would only get 10 from a tree hitting the same amount of time. And hitting a tree also takes more calories, so it's definitely a lot more efficient to get wood this way. Alright, so I've got some wood. That's the primary resource that you need, the very first one that I would say you need to gather. The second one you need to get would be stone. And if you're like me, you're thinking, hey, I'll just run to this mountain over here, hit it a few times with a stone, I'll get some stone. Well, it doesn't work that way. You can bash on that thing all day and you won't get a single stone. So what you have to find are stone piles. And if you see over there, those are stone piles. So I'm going to run up, and same as the wood, I'm going to just start bashing on it. And to the right, you'll see it starts giving me other minerals along with stone. And to really make the very first tool that you need 10 wood and 5 stone, which will make you a stone hatchet. So if you hit tab, it'll open up your inventory. Shows you what you got in your inventory. Currently I have armor. You will not have armor when you start. You have to actually craft that using skin from killing animals. But to open the crafting table, if it's not already open, at the top of the screen, you'll see crafting. Click that, it's going to open your table. You can click on each item, it'll tell you how many of each item you need, how many of each resource you need to make that item. So if I click stone hatchet, you'll see I need 5 stone, 10 wood. Well, I've got the 10 wood, but I still need 2 more stone. So I need to hit tab again, close out my inventory. I'm going to run over to this other stone deposit. I'm going to bash it until I get 2 more stones so I can show you how I craft the stone hatchet. And there's the other stones. So if I open my inventory, my crafting table back up, select the hatchet, click craft, you'll see a timer clicking down. This is in seconds. Hatchets take 20 seconds. Things such as making wood tiles take a minute. Some things take 30 seconds. Just depends on what you're making. Once this gets done crafting, I'm going to pull my stone out my inventory. Drag the stone hatchet down here. close the tab, hit 1 to open up pull out my stone hatchet, and I'm going to show you how to get meat, because meat's something that you're going to want to get very quickly in the game, because if you don't, you'll probably die within about 10 to 15 minutes, because you only start off with about 1,000 to 1,200 calories. So I'm going to run up to this pig, since pig are about the easiest animal to kill. And I'm just going to hit him it takes about 4 or 5 swings to kill a pig. Okay, he's dead now. So I'm just going to start hatching it. It will give you animal fat, chicken breast. Every animal you kill gives you chicken breast. You get cloth. Animal fat is actually used for making fuels, like simple fuels. So you can actually, if I hit tab, low grade fuel, if I click that, I can actually, you see I can actually craft the low grade fuel, which I can then use to make torches. I'm going to close that because we're not worried about that right now. So once you have your meat, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cook the meat, which you can do over a campfire. So if I open my crafting table back up, select campfire, see it takes 5 wood. I'm going to craft one. And the other thing the campfire does is at nighttime, you tend to get cold. So standing next to a campfire will actually keep your body warm and gives you the comfort. What do you want to call it? Accolade, whatever. Right now I've got the crafting down above my health meter. You'll see crafting. Well, when you're standing next to a fire, it says comfort. So if I drop my campfire, if I stand over it and I hit E to use, I'll light it. If I hold E, that's going to open up the menu. I can either put it out or I can click open. I can then drag my chicken breast over here to cook it. But first I'm going to want to split the chicken breast so it cooks faster. So I right click, click split. I can then drag it. I'll split this again. So I'm going to let that cook for a minute. You can see over there my current house that I've made. It's taken me probably 4 hours, I would say, just to build that little thing. So this game is definitely a time consumer. So if I walk back over here, I hold E again, open, you'll see I've got some cooked chicken breasts here. Each chicken breast is going to give you 500 extra calories. I'm going to go and drag these out. And I'm going to put this up. So if I open this back up, right click, I'm just going to eat. See, each one adds 500 calories. Food does not really become an issue. Isn't really an issue after you gather your basic tools. Basically, after you kill a few animals, you've got plenty of chicken to last a while. The sulfur that you get in the metal, you actually have to have a furnace to smelt those metals, which then lets you create other items within the crafting table. But I'm not going to go into that right now. I mainly just wanted to make a quick video to show you how to get your wood, get your stones, make a simple campfire, open the crafting table, because when I first started I couldn't figure out how to get the crafting menu open. Didn't realize there was 3 buttons at the top of the menu, at the top of the screen here, that would open and close everything. My eyes were down here. I was like, where the hell did my damn crafting table go? I was getting pissed off because I couldn't find it. And then finally I looked up at the top of the screen. I'm like, oh, there it is, dumbass. One last thing I'm going to tell you about is when you place a door, you can share a door with your friends. People that aren't your friends can't actually open your doors. Now, they can beat them down if they beat on them long enough with a hatchet. But if you want to share the door with your friend, you're going to hold E on the door, pull up the menu, you're going to click change lock. When you click that, it's going to pull up a box in the middle of the screen. You're going to click into it, punch in your code, hit enter, and then you can give that code to your friends. Once they put that code in one time, they then have permanent access to that door until either you or them change the code. That's pretty much all I'm going to go into with this quick tutorial. I'm hoping this helps some people out. When I first started, I died about 10 to 15 times before I even figured out how to get a damn hatchet made. I will say that it seems like most resources spawn near the roads. So when you build your shelter, I would build near the road like I have. I would probably put it back in a cavern a little bit, hidden away from plain sight. If you're on like a public server, this happens to be my private server, so I'm not worried about people coming in and tearing my stuff down. But I would definitely stay near the road so you have plenty of resources. Like I said, I hope this helps somebody out. If you have any questions, just post in the comment section. Hopefully this helps you out. Thanks for watching.